Okay. Uh, my name is Steve Bales, and I'm one of the engineers here at Buff Manufacturing in Fort Worth, Texas. And we're going to talk a little bit about how to properly size wheel risers for trucks. I've made a little model here, sort of a scale model of a box delivery truck that you may be the customer may be wanting wheel riser for. One of the problems we have quite often is we'll have a customer possibly that says he has a truck and he comes in maybe 8 inches below the dock, or let's say 12 inches below the dock, and they need a wheel riser to put under the wheels to raise the bed of the truck up to where it's level with the dock. And that customer might say he needs a 12-inch wheel riser. Well, this little demonstration I think will illustrate why in nearly all cases that he doesn't need a 12-inch wheel riser. Let's assume now that this little box of tape is a 12-inch wheel riser. Now, if the truck has the rear wheel at the very back bumper, which there aren't any trucks that the wheel is at the very back bumper, but let's just say this truck's wheel is at the very back bumper, and we put a 12-inch wheel riser underneath that wheel. If we did that, obviously the surface here that needs to mate up with the dock would be raised up 12 inches. So if the wheel is right there, then he needs a 12-inch wheel riser, but as I said before, the wheel is never there. As we move this wheel riser forward to where the wheel actually is, I don't know where it is, I can't see it from here, you can see that the bed of this truck back here at the end raises up, and it raises up the further forward that we slide this wheel riser. Let's say it ends up right there. Here's our 12-inch height difference that we talked about when we had the wheel riser at the back. Well, now that has just become 24 inches. Okay? And that's by putting the wheel riser that far forward. Now, it's probably not going to be that far forward. It'll probably be something like that, but you can see how 12-inch wheel riser will raise that up more than 12 inches. And the amount more than 12 inches is going to vary depending on where the rear wheel is, which is why we need to know where the rear wheel is, or basically some dimensions on the truck.